Welcome to Sleep Stories for the Soul. Sleep stories designed to help you drift off to sleep with wonder and enlightenment in your heart. Episode 1: The Tree of Dimensional Passage. A metaphysical sleep story. It is nighttime. The world is quiet. Quiet in the way it only becomes quiet after everything has surrendered to the dark. The sky above you is deep and endless, scattered with stars that seem softer than usual tonight, as though they are not distant suns, but lanterns hung gently in the great velvet ceiling of the universe. You are standing in an open field. The grass moves lightly around your ankles, brushed by a breeze that feels neither warm nor cold, but perfectly in between. The kind of breeze that makes no demands. The kind that simply passes through, carrying with it the scent of earth, leaves, and something faintly sweet blooming somewhere unseen. Ahead of you, in the near distance, there is a forest. At first, it looks like any forest might look at night. A dark line of trees beneath a silvered sky. Tall trunks, quiet branches, shadows gathered between them. But then you notice something. Small lights, faint glowing lights. They hover near the edge of the trees, moving gently between the branches. At first, you think they might be fireflies, but they are too steady, too aware. They drift in slow, graceful patterns, as though they are listening to music too quiet for human ears. One light rises, then another, then 3 more appear near the base of an old tree. They glow softly, not bright enough to startle, but bright enough to call your attention. You feel no fear, only curiosity, only the sense that something ancient and kind has noticed you. You begin walking toward the forest. The grass parts beneath your feet. The field is calm behind you. The stars remain overhead, and the small lights continue to shimmer between the trees, waiting. As you come closer, you see that they are not insects at all. They are little spheres of light, each one about the size of a pearl, though some are larger, like small moons. They move with purpose, circling the trunks, floating above roots, drifting beneath low branches. One comes forward. It hovers just before you. Its glow is pale gold, with the faintest trace of blue at its center. It pulses once, very softly, like a heartbeat. Then it moves back towards the forest. You understand without words. Follow. So you do. You step beneath the trees. The forest receives you. The air changes at once. It becomes cooler, deeper, fragrant with moss and bark and old rain. The sounds of the ordinary world fall away behind you. No roads, no voices, no hum of electricity. Only the living silence of the woods. The lights gather around you now, not crowding, not rushing, simply accompanying. They drift at your shoulders, above your head, near your hands. One brushes gently past your sleeve, and where it passes, you feel a quiet warmth, like being remembered by something you had forgotten you knew. The path ahead is barely visible, but the lights show the way. They lead you deeper, past ferns silvered by moonlight, past stones covered in velvet moss, past trees so old they seem less like plants and more like sleeping guardians. The forest is not dark anymore. It is full of hidden glow. Here and there, mushrooms shine faintly at the roots of trees. Dew on leaves reflects starlight in tiny constellations. The bark of certain trunks seems threaded with pale gold, as though the trees themselves are carrying light upward from the earth. You walk slowly. There is no need to hurry. With every step, the ordinary world feels farther away. Not lost, not rejected, just gently set down, like a cloak you no longer need to wear. The lights begin to move in a circle. Ahead, you see the tree. It is enormous, older than the forest around it. Its trunk is wide and silver grey, twisted with age, but alive with a quiet strength. Its roots rise from the earth like the backs of ancient creatures, curling into the moss, disappearing below the ground. Its branches stretch high above, vanishing into the night canopy. The lights gather around it, dozens now, then hundreds. They spiral slowly around the trunk, rising and falling, weaving through the air in a pattern that feels both unfamiliar and deeply known. The tree begins to glow. At first, it is only a thin line of light down the center of the trunk. Then the line widens. The bark parts without breaking. A doorway appears. Not carved, not forced, opened. Within the tree is a great luminous hollow, filled with shifting light, gold, violet, silver, soft blue. The colors move like mist, like water, like breath. You stand before it, still and quiet. The little light circle once around you, then drift into the doorway. One remains behind. The pale gold light that first approached you. It hovers near your heart. And again, without words, you understand. You are invited. You step forward, into the tree, into the light. For a moment, there is no up or down, no ground beneath you, no forest behind you. There is only a sensation of being carried, as gently as a leaf on water. The light surrounds you completely, but it does not blind you. It feels soft, intelligent, welcoming. You are moving through a passage that is not exactly a tunnel, not exactly a dream, not exactly space. Images drift around you, a river under stars, a city made of light, a garden with no horizon, faces you almost recognize, hands reaching towards you, not to pull, but to greet. Then the movement slows, the light thins, and you arrive. You are standing in another world. The first thing you notice is the sky. It is night there too, but not like earthly night. The sky is deep indigo, glowing from within, filled with slow-moving constellations that seem close enough to touch. Great bands of light curve across the heavens like rivers. The stars do not feel far away. They feel present, awake. Before you stretches a valley. Soft hills roll into the distance, covered in grasses that shimmer faintly with silver light. Trees grow in graceful clusters, their leaves translucent and luminous, moving even when there is no wind. A stream winds through the valley, but the water glows from beneath, as if moonlight is rising from inside it. And everywhere there is peace, not empty peace, living peace, the kind of peace that has depth, the kind that feels as though every stone, every blade of grass, every point of light in the sky knows exactly what it is and rests completely in that knowing. The glowing lights drift ahead of you and scatter into the valley like seeds of starlight. You are not alone. Far across the meadow, you see figures approaching. They move slowly, gracefully. They are shaped like people, but made of something softer than flesh and brighter than shadow. Their forms are gentle and luminous, as though their bodies are woven from moonlight, mist, and memory. As they come nearer, you feel warmth spreading through you. They do not feel strange. They feel familiar in a way you cannot explain. One of them steps forward. This being is tall, robed in pale light that flows like water. Their face is calm, but not fixed. It seems to hold many expressions at once: kindness, wisdom, humor, patience, recognition. They do not speak aloud, yet you hear them, not in your ears, in the quiet center of yourself. Welcome, traveler. The words are not words exactly. They are meaning, they are feeling, they are certainty. You have crossed through the living gate. You look back, and behind you stands the tree. It is here too. The same ancient tree, yet transformed. Its bark glows softly from within, its branches full of tiny stars instead of leaves. The doorway remains open, but it no longer seems like an exit. It seems like a promise. The being gestures toward the valley. You walk together. The others fall into step around you, not surrounding you, but accompanying you as the lights did in the forest. No one asks you who you are. No one asks where you have been. No one needs you to explain yourself. Here, you are already known. You walk through the luminous grass toward a place where the stream widens into a still pool. Beside it stands a circle of large white stones. Not cold stones, living stones. Each one glows faintly with symbols that shift too slowly to read, subtly moving or evolving, almost breathing, as though they are written in a language older than words. In the center of the circle is a low table made of crystal or water or light. It is difficult to tell. Its surface reflects the stars above, but also things that are not in the sky. Memories, possibilities, truths. One of the beings places a hand over the table. A soft image appears. You see the earth from far above, clouds moving over oceans, mountains resting in silence, cities glowing like constellations, forests breathing, people sleeping, animals curled in burrows, nests, fields, homes, all of life held together in one quiet rhythm. The image widens. You see threads of light connecting everything. Tree to cloud, river to body, star to seed, breath to breath, heart to heart. Nothing is separate, not truly. The image does not tell you this. It simply shows you. And because it is shown so gently, something in you understands without needing to think. The tall being looks at you with eyes like dawn. There is knowledge here, but it is not gathered in books alone. It is held in water, in light, in the spaces between beings. It is held in stillness. It is held in love that does not need to announce itself. Another being steps forward now. This one is smaller, with a glow like soft green fire, like sunlight through leaves. They carry a bowl made of dark blue stone. Inside the bowl is water from the stream. They offer it to you. You take it in your hands. The bowl is warm. You look into the water. At first, you see only reflected stars. Then the stars begin to move. They rearrange themselves into scenes. Not dramatic scenes, simple ones. A hand resting on an animal's back. A child laughing in afternoon light. Someone standing alone beneath a wide sky. A garden after rain. A candle in a window. A stranger offering kindness without knowing it mattered. A person waking from sleep with peace, still clinging to them like a fragrance. You understand that wisdom is not always thunder. Sometimes it is the smallest moment seen clearly. Sometimes it is gentleness. Sometimes it is the pause before reacting. Sometimes it is remembering that every being is carrying an unseen world. The images dissolve. The bowl becomes only water again. You drink. The water tastes like night air, spring rain, and something ancient you cannot name. As it moves through you, you feel yourself becoming quiet from the inside. Not sleepy exactly, not yet. More like spacious, as if the rooms within you have opened their windows. The beings begin walking again, and you follow them along the glowing stream. The path curves toward a grove of luminous trees. Each tree is different. One has silver leaves that chime softly when they move. One has flowers that open and close like little stars. One has bark as dark as midnight, covered in golden markings. At the center of the grove grows a tree unlike the others. Its branches are full of hanging lights, not lanterns, not fruit, memories. Each light holds a small world. The tall being speaks within you again. This is the tree of insight. It does not give answers as the mind expects answers. It offers remembering. The lights on the tree begin to glow more brightly. One descends. It floats down from a high branch and comes to rest before you. Inside it, you see a doorway, a room, a version of yourself standing at a window, looking out at the night. You see that this self is not troubled, not searching, not proving, just present. There is a calmness in them that feels like the future and the past at once. They turn towards you. They smile, not because everything has been solved, but because everything belongs. The vision fades. The light rises back into the branches. Another light descends. Inside this one is a vast ocean under stars. You are not standing beside it. You are part of it. You are the water. You are the tide. You are the moon pulling the tide. You are the creature moving beneath the surface. You are the person watching from the shore. For a moment, there is no difference. There is only one movement wearing many forms. Then that vision fades too. The tree grows quiet. You do not need more. You have received enough. The beings guide you onward, out of the grove and up a gentle hill. At the top of the hill is a pavilion made of light. Its roof is open to the stars. Its pillars are translucent, filled with slow-moving galaxies. The floor beneath your feet is smooth and warm, like polished stone that has been holding sunlight for centuries. Inside the pavilion, there are places to rest. Soft cushions, low benches, a pool of still water in the center. The beings enter with you, and together you sit in a circle. No ceremony is announced. No lesson begins. There is only presence. One by one, the beings place their hands over their hearts. As they do, a tone begins to rise. Not music exactly, not singing, a vibration, soft, layered, beautiful. Each being has a tone of their own. One sounds like wind in high branches, one like bells beneath water, one like the hum of the earth before sunrise, one like distant stars. Together, their tones weave into harmony. You listen, and as you listen, you begin to feel something within your own chest, responding. A note, small at first, quiet, almost shy. It has always been there, but the noise of daily life often covered it. Here, in this higher place, among these peaceful beings, your note begins to glow. You do not have to sing it aloud. You do not have to know what it means. You only allow it to be. The harmony grows softer, not louder, softer and deeper. It moves through the pavilion, through the hill, through the valley, through the stream, through the ancient tree, through the forest far away, through the field, through the sleeping earth. For a moment, you understand that every soul has a tone, every life a light, every being a place in the great unfolding pattern. No one tells you this. You simply feel it. And then gently, the beings lower their hands. The tones fade into silence. The tall being looks at you once more. You may return here whenever the night opens. The gate remembers you now. The lights remember you. The tree remembers you. The valley remembers you. You feel the truth of this settle in you like a warm stone. The peaceful beings stand. You know it is time to return, but returning does not feel like leaving. Nothing beautiful is lost when it is truly entered. It becomes part of you. You walk back down the hill, across the luminous meadow, beside the glowing stream. The tiny lights gather again. They float around you like a constellation that has come near. The ancient tree waits at the edge of the valley, its doorway softly shining. Before you step through, you turn back. The beings stand beneath the indigo sky. They lift their hands in farewell, not goodbye, only until next time. You step into the doorway. The light receives you again. Gold, violet, silver, blue. You drift through the passage within the tree, carried softly, slowly, safely. The valley fades. The stars stretch into ribbons. The ribbons become mist. The mist becomes moonlight. And then you are back in the forest. The old tree stands before you, its bark whole again, though a faint glow remains at its center. The little lights hover around you for a moment. One rests near your heart, the pale gold one. It pulses once, then slowly rises into the branches. The others follow. One by one, the lights drift back into the forest, becoming smaller, softer, fainter. You turn toward the field. The path is easy now. You walk beneath the trees, through the moss and silver leaves, through the quiet that seems even deeper than before. When you reach the forest edge, the open field waits beneath the stars. The grass moves gently. The night air is soft. Everything looks the same. And yet, everything is different. Because you have carried something back. Not an answer, not an instruction. A state of being. A quiet remembrance. The sense that beyond the visible world, there are doorways. Beyond ordinary thought, there is peace. Beyond loneliness, there is belonging. Beyond separation, there is the great hidden harmony of all things. You walk into the field. The forest rests behind you. The stars rest above you. The earth rests beneath you. And somewhere within, the note you heard in the pavilion continues to glow. Softly, steadily, like a small lantern inside the heart. You do not need to follow it now. You do not need to understand it. You only let it shine. The night grows quieter. The stars grow softer. The field becomes dreamlike around you. And as you drift nearer and nearer to sleep, you know the tree remains. The portal remains. The luminous valley remains. The peaceful beings remain, waiting beyond the gentle edge of night, waiting in the place where wisdom is not spoken but felt, where light gathers in trees, where souls are known, where everything belongs, and where you may return whenever sleep opens the gate.